Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well today. Now, we have a hot topic to dive into, one that could have a major impact on the wallets of millions of Americans. Yes, you guessed it, we're talking about the much-anticipated massive increase in Social Security payouts set to take effect in February 2025. But here's the twist: it comes directly from an executive order signed by former President Donald Trump. Now, this is news that's making waves across social media, financial forums, and news outlets alike. A potential $5,350 boost in Social Security benefits for those who qualify. That's right, you heard me correctly. This could be the largest increase in recent history, and it's under Trump's executive order that promises to change the game for seniors and others relying on Social Security. Today, we're going to break down everything you need to know about this huge development. We'll dive into how the executive order works, what the new payouts will look like, and what it means for you. So make sure you stick around, hit that like button if you're excited for the information, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. You won't want to miss out on updates like this one. Now, before we get into the nuts and bolts of this massive payout, let's rewind a little bit. The journey leading to this Social Security increase is linked to an executive order issued by former President Donald Trump, dating back to his administration. We know that Trump was a president with some unorthodox policies, but this one could have long-lasting ramifications on the lives of American citizens, especially seniors. The executive order was signed in late 2024 and addresses concerns many Americans have raised for years: the inadequacy of Social Security benefits in the face of rising living costs. Seniors, disabled individuals, and others who rely on Social Security have been vocal about how their checks just don't stretch as far as they used to. With inflation rising year after year and healthcare costs skyrocketing, Social Security, which was once meant to provide a stable foundation for retirement, was starting to feel like a drop in the bucket. Trump, aware of the growing public frustration, decided to act. In his executive order, he outlined a proposal to provide significant boosts to Social Security payments. His administration worked with key financial experts, Social Security administrators, and lawmakers to craft a plan that would give people the relief they've been clamoring for. The order was finalized after months of debates and negotiations, but the major news came when Trump signed it, effectively mandating the largest Social Security increase ever for millions of recipients. The decision shocked many, not just because of its size, but because it came at a time when many thought such a bold move wouldn't be possible. But how does it all work? How can the government afford such a significant increase, and who qualifies for this incredible windfall? Let's break down exactly what's going on with this $5,350 Social Security increase. This boost applies to specific individuals who qualify for a special category of Social Security benefits. Generally, Social Security benefits are calculated based on your earnings during your lifetime, and the amount you receive is determined by the average monthly income you've made, your age at retirement, and several other factors. However, under this executive order, Trump's team introduced a system of one-time supplemental payments. These payments are designed to give eligible beneficiaries a lump sum increase, significantly raising their monthly benefits for 2025. The total boost for qualifying individuals could be as high as $5,350, depending on their specific situation. So, who exactly will be receiving this increase? The bulk of the payouts will go to retirees, particularly those who are in the higher income brackets but still rely on Social Security to make ends meet. These individuals will see their regular monthly payments jump dramatically. For example, if you're a retiree who typically receives $2,000 per month in Social Security, you could see that monthly figure rise to more than $2,500 as part of this increase. It's important to note that the $5,350 isn't a one-time check, but rather an increase in the monthly payout that could come to that amount over the course of a year. The monthly benefit for many Americans could increase anywhere between $300 to $500 per month, depending on their current benefits and the nature of the executive order's implementation. Of course, this change won't just benefit retirees. Those who are disabled or who receive survivor benefits will also see significant increases. The idea behind this increase is to give everyone who depends on Social Security a much-needed boost in their standard of living. This is particularly important in the wake of rising inflation and other economic challenges. Let's take a closer look at how these increases will affect different groups within the Social Security system. First up, we have retirees. This group will likely see the largest gains from the new payouts. Many retirees live primarily off of their Social Security checks, and for years, inflation has outpaced the increases they've seen in their monthly payments. For many of them, this new boost will make a significant difference in their ability to afford everyday necessities. For example, imagine a retiree who's receiving a monthly benefit of $2,200. Under the new executive order, their benefit could increase to $2,000, a $500 boost each month. Over the course of a year, that's an additional $6,000 in their pockets, which can go a long way in helping them pay for groceries, healthcare, and other living expenses. Then, we have disabled individuals. Disability benefits are an essential lifeline for many who are unable to work due to health issues or other factors. The increased Social Security payments will help ensure that they can better cover their costs of living. While disability payments are generally lower than retirement benefits, the increase still represents a significant improvement for millions of disabled individuals across the country. Lastly, there are surviving spouses and dependents. Many surviving spouses rely on Social Security to make up for the loss of their partner's income. This boost will help them maintain a stable standard of living, and could be especially helpful for widows and widowers who may be living on a fixed income. Now, let's talk about how this increase is being implemented. We've already established that the $5,350 boost is a supplemental payment that will be spread out over the course of a year. But how does that work exactly? When the executive order was signed, it laid out specific guidelines for the Social Security Administration, SSA, to follow. The SSA is the government agency responsible for administering Social Security benefits, and it is working overtime to implement this order. The first step is determining who qualifies for the boost. The SSA will go through the list of current beneficiaries and determine who is eligible based on the new guidelines set forth in the executive order. Once the eligible individuals are identified, the SSA will adjust their payment schedules to reflect the increase. The next step is distributing the increased payments. Since this will be a phased increase over the year, recipients will start seeing a larger sum in their monthly Social Security checks beginning in February 2025. The boost will gradually roll out to ensure that the system is able to handle the surge in payouts without causing financial strain on the government. The SSA has assured recipients that this process will be seamless. For those who already receive direct deposit, the increase will simply appear in their accounts. If you still receive your payments by check, you'll see the difference when your next check arrives. Either way, the increased amount will be easily recognizable, and there will be no need to apply for the boost separately. It's automatic for eligible individuals. Of course, with any major policy change like this, there are bound to be debates and discussions. While many Americans are thrilled with the idea of this massive increase, others are questioning the long-term financial stability of the program. Some critics argue that such a large payout increase could add unnecessary strain to an already stressed Social Security system. On the political front, the boost has been met with mixed reactions. Supporters of the measure, especially those from the conservative camp, argue that the boost will help give American seniors and other recipients the financial relief they need to navigate the difficult economic landscape. They argue that Social Security was designed to provide for people in their later years, and the system should adapt to the times by offering more substantial benefits. We'll continue to monitor this story closely as more details emerge, so be sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on everything related to Social Security and other important news. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like and share it with your friends and family. And as always, leave your thoughts and questions in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.